His name is Carlos Martin, but his friends call him Chuck. Hence the name of his business, Chuck Signs in Chicopee, Massachusetts.
I grew up in Portugal till I was 8. I came here when I was 8 years old in 1968. When I first came here, my father had tuberculosis, so he went right to the hospital for 18 months, and my mother had a nervous breakdown. So she went to back then it was a mental institution. So we went to a foster home right away for about 18 months. But that's how my journey into this country began. I have always been, had a keen liking of drawing and design, and that helped me a little bit getting into the sign industry. In the 80s, I started when I was young drawing with pencil and stuff like that, but in the 80s, I kind of started doing airbrushing and murals on motorcycles and vans back then, but there was no money in it because it's kind of like you have to cater to people with money, and it's not every day somebody has money to spend on murals. And so the sign industry was the perfect avenue for me to where I could feed my family and make enough money to survive. I started with a paintbrush and just knowing how to perforate a pattern and hand letter stuff. In the last 10, 15 years, the word of mouth thing just kind of took off, and we pretty much are busy all the time. Now we have, our whole family working and a few other employees. It was at the point where I needed another truck, and I started looking at used Altecs, and it was like, for a 2013 Altec, they want 70 or 80,000 still. And then I thought of the van ladder, and I reached out, and they gave me a proposal, and I decided that it was better for the money I spent on the van ladder. It was better to buy that fully equipped, brand new, than spend 70 or 80 on a used bucket truck. It just works well for the sign industry, and it can do sign lighting and actual sign installation because it comes fully equipped with accessories that help you easily install a sign by yourself if needed.
So how's the van ladder working out?
It's working great. Definitely helps in tight situations, especially being able to pivot the bucket. You just lift the lever and it's just like, okay, I'm square. We picked up an 8x8 face, and it was like working without using your arms at all. It made it so easy to slide in, and just pulling the clamps off that new system definitely makes life easy.
How's the storage working out for you, the box?
It's great. We got something in there right now. It's a 12-foot sign. It fits right in if you open the front door.
The other day they put up a couple raceways, and that was a job where it was a tight space in a city environment, and the van ladder worked out really well. My son put up 2 raceways pretty easily. They were 16-footers as well. And they went up pretty quickly. I was surprised how fast they came back to the shop. Well, I just want to say thanks to Van Ladder for creating a great product that helps guys like me that are day-to-day always concerned about what's going on when people are out on the road installing stuff.